His passing was a year ago today.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I know I meant that. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. Like, are you guys gonna do?
Okay.
I know that his passing was today, but I meant to say. Oh, I am pretty
Yeah.
confident. I always try to be as confident as I can. Always, I do my best. That's all I can do is just try my best. That's
Exactly.
I'm as confident as I ever can try to be. That's all I can say. I know. She's just also a psychic medium, so she probably judges me. No, I'm just kidding. I know you don't judge me, Turtle. I know you don't judge me because if you judge me, you wouldn't tell me to be more confident.
Ah.
Oh no. It's just I think it's funny because I don't talk about anybody else. I just think it's funny. That's all. I just think it's funny because of what people say about me when I don't talk about them ever. That's all I'm. That's all I was saying. Anyways, I know.
I gotta
I
go in
know.
the laundry room real quick because the dogs are getting ready to go crazy.
I know, Michelle. I know, Turtle Nuggets. I know. Damn it. Oh shit.
Yeah. These dogs are losing their minds.
Oh. Were you the one that asked me about the bark collars or no?
Yes.
Did you order any?
Yes.
Did you order any on Amazon?
Oh, hang on 1 second. What happened?
Did you order any yet on Amazon?
I haven't yet. I just got paid yesterday, so
I get it.
hopefully soon.
I get it. I get it. I get it because let me tell you something. My dogs got trained the first day. I'm telling you right now, like he knew, like he stopped barking immediately. It's the first time he felt the vibration. It freaked him out, and he stopped barking immediately. And you
Okay.
hear them. They're so quiet right now. Most of the time, they don't bark or hardly anything because they're used to me buzzing them.
Yeah. Once one starts, they all start, and we have a lot right now.
How many you got? How many you got?
Well, we have my son's friend came to live with us, and he has 3, and we have 7.
Ah, are you kidding me?
So right now we have 10.
Oh my God, that's chaos, Michelle. That's chaos.
It really is.
Your house is so chaotic. It's all over the place. Like I feel
Yes.
it's like zigzag energy everywhere. That's crazy, my friend.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, let me see what your dad is saying. First of all, he says, I know it's a tough day for you, sweetheart, and I'm sorry. He says, if I could, I would be there with you. You know that. You know that I would be there with you if I could.
Yes.
Hey guys, how are you? 21 on here right now. Yay, hey guys. Welcome to my page. I will not be talking to you guys because I'm on my TikTok, but I hope you understand. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Cancer. Was there cancer with your dad?
No.
No cancer. He says no. Was it his heart?
Yes.
Like I said, I don't remember. But wait a second. Do you have other cancer people in the family though? Do you have cancer in your family specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what your dad is saying. He says, sweetheart, I'm so proud of you. He says, you know, he says, I know how hard today's going to be, but you're going to be okay. He said, hell, the day's almost half over anyways. Were you talking to your dad earlier?
I was.
Because he said you were talking to him were you talking to him like he's right here with you?
I was just pretty much telling him that I wish I could. He would call me on Sundays, and I missed our Sunday calls, and I wish he could call me.
It's okay, Cam. I wasn't on yesterday anyways. I hope you did good. Very good. Yay. Somebody took their final exams. I wish you luck with your exam, sweetheart. You passed them all. I think you passed them. Let's see what your dad is saying. He passed pretty quick, didn't he?
He did.
It was hold on, give me a second. My eyes will not stop watering, my friends. My eyes will not stop watering. Ugh. Do you have allergies, Michelle?
I do.
I hate allergies. I hate them so bad.
Me too.
It affects my eyes more than anything else.
Yes, my eyes are crazy today.
Mine too. I wonder what if there's is there like pollen in the air or something?
Right?
Was your dad cremated?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry I ask you all the time, but I don't remember the readings. You know, I don't. I'm just not supposed to remember them. You know.
Yeah.
Are you doing something today in like memory of your dad? Anything in particular?
No, I thought about burying some of his ashes, but I just don't know.
He said you'll figure it out if you want to do something in honor of me. He said you'll figure it out. That's what he says.
Yeah. When I was talking to him earlier, I was eating a bagel, and when I picked it up, there was a smiley face underneath it with a heart.
Are you kidding me? You made it with the cream cheese?
With jelly.
Was there no jelly on the plate when you did that? What?
It was like my bagel was sitting on top of it.
But you didn't notice that before you put the bagel down, did you?
No.
That's
It wasn't
crazy.
there.
Are you sure it was jelly? How do you know it was jelly? Did you smell it? Did you smell it?
Yeah, it was jelly because I had jelly on top of the bagel.
Oh, I thought you would use cream cheese. Okay, jelly on the top of the bagel. Got you. I love that. Your dad said, "Did you like that? I did that just for you," he says.
I really felt like it was
sweet.
him.
I have pat a day. I do have some in my drawer, believe it or not. I do, Janice. Thank you for asking me. I'm actually going to put some in today. Now that you reminded me about that, thank you for that. Let's see. Okay, Cam. Let's see what else your dad's telling me. Now, was he still with your mom when he passed away?
No, but she cared for him for his last 2 years.
And that just goes to show the relationship that they really did care deeply for each other.
Yeah.
And I know that your mom would do it all over again. I know that she would, he says.
Yeah, definitely.
He says, your mom gave so much of herself to me, and I just can't thank her enough. Tell her thank you so much for everything she did for me, because it just meant so much to me, he says. Caring for me and just being there for me just meant a lot to me. Did your dad have trouble walking?
Yes.
He's talking about having trouble walking.
At the end.
Yeah. Was he just like kind of weak? It was just hard for him to do anything, wasn't he? I feel like he was very weak at the end.
Yes.
He had no energy, did he?
No, and it was quick. Like, one day he could do things, and the next day he couldn't do anything at all.
I think his heart was starting to give out, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He says, I just want my daughter to know that I'm so proud of her. She's an amazing human being, and I'm just so proud of my daughter, he says.
He would always tell me that.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, he always told me that.
I love that. I love that. And he said, I'm glad I told you that while I was still alive, so you so you realized that I was proud of you. Because some people, they don't get that from their parents, and they don't realize that they're proud of them. And so after they pass away, were my parents proud of me? You know, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I got my master's degree, it's like he wanted to shout it to the world.
Oh my gosh, he was so overwhelmed when that happened to you.
Yeah.
He was very overwhelmed. He was so proud of you. Beaming from ear to ear. He says, I was beaming from ear to ear, he says, sweetheart.
He was.
I'm good, Naveen. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Let's see what else. What else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart? Do you have a bird?
Yeah.
You do have a bird? What is it, like a parakeet or something?
I have 6 birds.
I didn't realize you had birds. I don't remember hearing them before.
I have 2 doves, which you told me might be illegal.
I wasn't sure. And I forgot you had
2
birds, see?
I have 2 lovebirds, a cockatiel and a green cheek conure.
Does your cockatiel talk?
No. You know the lovebird?
Yes.
This pretty bird?
Yes.
And I'm trying to teach the conure. I think I've had him for almost a year.
I love that.
He's starting to sound like he's whispering because I tell him every night, good night, peekaboo, and it sounds like he whispers good night, peekaboo back.
Give me 1 second. I heard something. Give me 1 second. I heard something. It startled me.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Be right back.
Okay.
I don't know what that was. I felt something and I heard something, but I don't know what it was. Felt like the house.
Wow.
Felt like the house was shaking or something. I don't know. So crazy. I don't know. Oh well. Oh well. That's all right. I don't think it's anything bad. I don't know. I could feel it,
Maybe
and
sonic boom?
yeah. I don't know. Just weird. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let me see what you guys tell me. Um. My dogs like to lay on the porch. At least Bubbles does. I have a back porch in Michelle. Bubbles like to lay in the sun on the porch.
Cute.
Yeah, it's not. You can fit like. I got two old Adirondack chairs on there. It's big enough to fit like 6 of them, but I only have 2 on there right now. But they're old and faded. But they were here when I moved in, so I kept them.
Right?
Let me see what your dad is telling me. He says, "Did you make sure last time that I talked to you that you thanked your mom for doing what she did for me? Did you thank her for me?" He says.
I did, and she said that was very sweet.
Yes, and he just wants you to know that your dad has a lot of appreciation for your mom. He really does.
Good.
He really does.
Good.
Let's see what else. Who has the cancer in your family?
Like currently or previous?
I feel is there somebody currently that has it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, it's probably previous. Was it one of your grandmothers? One of your grandparents?
His dad.
His dad. Okay. Was it prostate? Anything about prostate?
Yes.
Okay. Because I heard it was prostate. Thank you, Naveen. They said the pink shirt looks good on you. Thank you. It looks great on you. Thank you so much. I have to agree. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And my sleeves. My daughter said, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know." Hold on a second. I don't know. I don't know. I just felt something. Hold on a second. Damn it. I can't type the same. I just felt a bang. Okay, let's see what else your dad's telling me. So his dad passed away. Your grandfather passed away, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Before your father?
Yes.
Okay. Because he greeted your dad when he crossed over. And is his mom gone too?
Yes.
Okay. Did she happen to have heart issues as well? His mom?
I'm not sure. I know she had Alzheimer's.
Who has diabetes? Anybody in your family have diabetes?
I do.
You have diabetes, Michelle?
I do. Yeah.
I had no idea. Or I don't remember talking about it. Wow. I don't remember if I did. I'm sorry. You have diabetes. Interesting. Okay. How are you doing with that?
It's pretty bad right now. I'm working on it.
What's going on? Is it your numbers are off or something? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, my numbers are very high.
He's worried about you. That's why I think he brought it to my attention. He's worried about you.
Yeah.
He said, somehow, some way, my husband's dead. I'm sorry. Somebody asked what my husband does. He's dead. Sorry. I had to say that. He's passed away. He passed away 18 months ago. Oh, it's okay. No, they don't really know on my YouTube. I don't talk about it. He passed away 18 months ago, you guys. He's worried about you. Like, are your numbers like higher than they're supposed to be?
Oh, yeah. Every day I'm between like 400 and 600.
Is it something you're eating? Why do you think that is?
It seems like no matter what I eat, it's high, no matter what. But I'm currently looking for a new doctor.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? How long before you eat do you take your shot?
I don't take shots because that's what I was getting ready to say. My doctor only wants to give me Ozempic. I don't want Ozempic.
Honey, you need insulin. What is he talking about? You need regular insulin. What is he talking about? You need to go to a diabetes doctor, sweetheart. I'm telling you right now. Please,
that's what I'm looking into right now.
Please, you need to get a referral. Please go to your primary. Please get a referral. Honey, you've got to get this under control because if not, all your organs are going to start shutting down, my friend. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
This is why your dad brought it up. It's okay. No worries, Naveen. It's okay. You didn't know. It's okay. No worries. This is why your dad, I think this is why your dad was bringing up your diabetes, because there's no way that you need to go to a diabetic doctor. Is this just your primary that you're going to for this?
Yeah. No. I was just telling my dad, I
will tell you where to go.
Last night.
Hold on. My husband went to an endocrinologist person, and that's where he got his diabetic stuff from. So you can go to endocrinology as well, if that'd be easier for you.
That's what I just looked up last night.
You did?
Yeah, me and my husband were just talking about this last night.
Shut the front door. Yes, because my husband, I go to the same endocrinology person that my husband did, but she was the one, but my husband was on 2 different kinds of medicines plus Ozempic as well. But he was on 2 different kinds. He had the slow acting and a long acting. Fast acting and a long acting. But this is what you want to do. I'm just giving you a heads up before. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor by any means. But before you eat, you need to take it about 20 minutes before you eat, Michelle.
Okay.
Okay? I'm just, this is what
I feel like this is like my dad validating that.
Yes.
What we decided last night was.
Yes. Oh, 100%, 100%. Because this is not a coincidence he brought up the diabetes. This is not a coincidence that I'm almost an expert because my husband had diabetes. I lived with this shit for almost 30 years. So I know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But that's what she told my husband. He had the best endocrinology person. You have to take it about 20 minutes before you eat because you need your sugar to go down as low as possible. So when you eat, but don't wait much more than 20 minutes because it'll start dropping. And so you want to wait about 20 minutes and then that way it'll start dropping. So when you eat, it'll come back up to a normal level, sweetheart.
Okay.
Honey, Ozempic is not, you need regular insulin. You need a slow acting, at least a slow acting, if not a fast acting one as well. I think they need, you definitely, your dad is like pushing towards this. I agree with him.
Okay.
No, sweetheart, because I know how it is for you. You are feeling bad right now. You are feeling not normal between 400 and 600. That's just not normal.
Yeah.
You are starting to, I feel like you're starting to feel bad. You're starting to feel kind of lethargic. I have a feeling that your organs are already starting to be affected by this. You need to get this under control.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, your organs, yes, you are. And I know this for a fact. Because Ozempic is only a supplement. It is not to cure. You need a fast-acting insulin, darling.
Yeah.
And you have to take it 20 minutes before you eat. You need to give your time to go down. So when you eat your food, it comes back up to a normal level. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Thank you.
Definitely. You don't wait 5 minutes. You have to have time for this insulin to start working before You eat because it has to start dropping before you eat. This is how you keep your sugars normal. It has to drop pretty low. So while you eat, it comes back up to a normal number.
Okay.
And eating that food will bring it up to where it's supposed to be. Yes. And of course, you always check your sugar. My husband finally was able to get on Dexcom. And Dexcom was you stick it on your finger. Um, and then it gives you reading every 5 minutes of your glucose.
Mm-hmm.
So look into getting the Dexcom. It's very, very simple.
Okay.
Once you start going, and the endocrinology person can do that for you. But once you start going, this will be, I'm telling you, so you don't have to keep pricking your finger, and it lasts for 10 days. That it's like it has a button that you push, and it doesn't even hurt. It just attaches to your arm. There's a little wire on there that sticks underneath your blood. I mean, underneath your skin. So it sends a signal to there's a receiver and the transmitter. The transmitter is what you put into the thing that sticks on your arm, and the transmitter is what that's the transmitter. The receiver is the little thing, the handheld device, and it sends a signal every 5 minutes. It's so convenient, darling. Please look into this if possible, especially if you're having these troubles with your sugars. I highly encourage. I think that'll be your best bet, my friend.
Yeah, I'll check into that.
It is not. I just can't believe that he has not put you on fast acting insulin because you need help. Michelle, I'm worried about you. This is going to put you in the hospital if you don't get this done. I'm warning you right now.
Yeah.
And I know
I was talking to my husband about that last night, but I'm just feeling it taking its toll.
It is. I think this has been going on for too long, sweetheart. I feel like some of your organs are already getting damaged. This is what diabetes does. It damages all your organs. And so, I feel like there's a strain on your heart already. I feel your kidneys are already being affected by this. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me ask you, do you have trouble with your kidneys? Do you think you have trouble with your kidneys? Because I think that you do.
I do, and I've been even to a kidney specialist in the past.
It's not.
And everything they do say nothing's wrong.
It's not true. The diabetes is affecting your kidneys. They're just not looking at that aspect of it. I promise you. Because I know these things because of what I can see with you, and there's something going on with your kidneys, darling. Your kidneys are starting to go bad because of your diabetes, and also I feel like your liver is starting to be affected as well. I just heard liver as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised if you're starting to get a little bit jaundiced as well.
Yeah, well, I have a, for some reason I forgot what it's called. But it is a condition with my liver that does cause jaundice.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that, but maybe that's something separate. But I did. It's not funny. You've never told me this before, and it's funny that I picked it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I usually don't tell anybody.
Well, I'm sorry I outed you on that. I'm so sorry, but it is what it is.
No. It's okay.
I know what it is. Can I say it? I'm sorry. I don't want. Can I say it?
Yeah.
Do you have hepatitis?
No.
Okay. I thought maybe that's what it was. That's okay. No worries.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called right now. It was there, and then it left me.
My husband had hepatitis C, but you know what? I never caught it because you only can catch it from blood-to-blood contact, but I never caught hepatitis C from my husband.
Oh, that's good.
In 34 years, I made sure that we never had. I'm sorry, Naveen. I don't look at my messages. I'll have to go look at it. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's Gilbert syndrome.
Gilbert syndrome. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I'll look it up. I've never heard of it before. But that's interesting that I picked it up. I had no idea, Michelle. Wait, does that mean I'm a psychic medium? I think it does. Did you know I was a psychic medium, Michelle?
Maybe.
That's interesting that I picked it up. But I didn't realize that the jaundice was from something else. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just might be. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let me see what else I'm hearing for you. Yeah, definitely. I think you need to go to the endocrinologist. I think they'd be the best option for you. And I just feel like they'll get you on the right, they'll get, and also try to get the insulin pens because you don't want to fool with the needles. It's too much trouble. The insulin pens are covered by most insurance.
And I was on the fast acting and the slow acting before.
Were they the pens?
Yes.
Good, 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 good.
And then she took me off.
Why?
And then had me using just metformin. I take 2,000 milligrams of metformin a day.
Metformin damages your kidneys.
Yeah.
You don't have to take it if you don't want to. Until once you get started, go to the endocrinologist instead of your primary care for this. You need to go to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna call today. I had looked one up last night in my area, and it says they get you in pretty quick.
Yes, and that's important. Definitely, my husband. Too bad you don't live in Lexington because my husband found a really good one. I started going there too because of my pituitary gland, no function, no adrenal gland function. And so she started me on cortisol medicine. Michelle, I don't know if you were here before when I started feeling like falling asleep during my readings. And just being like lethargic and just being tired. Jenny knows, she was here. And Crystal knows, they saw me. I would fall asleep. I would just be like, I'd do readings and I'd start dozing off during reading. And I felt horrible. I was like, I don't know what is wrong with me. I didn't have any appetite. I just wasn't, and so because it's been since 2013 that I had this surgery to remove my pituitary gland because it had ruptured into a tumor and it exploded in my brain. Pretty much, that's what happened. I had no idea because acromegaly, that's what acromegaly does. It, you guys, I was so heavy before. I weighed over 300 pounds before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because of this acromegaly, growth hormones being released into your blood constantly, growth hormones just being released constantly. So I was almost, yeah. Yes, I was falling asleep on my lives. People were worried about me, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. And so my doctor sent me to the endocrinologist, and they did a cortisol test on me, and she was smart enough to know that I didn't have, they gave me a shot. They drew my blood, gave me a cortisol shot. The only time I had cortisol was 30 minutes after the cortisol shot. That's the only time I had cortisol in my system.
Wow.
And so I had no idea, but it's been without your pituitary gland controls your adrenal gland. I have no pituitary gland. And so the adrenal gland did not work to produce cortisol for me. That one thing explained my whole, like this last few years, I was just feeling really bad, Michelle.
Yeah.
And wow. I would start dozing. I'd be here and I'd start dozing when I was doing readings and I felt horrible. I was like, you guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. I was falling asleep in the middle of readings. I don't do it anymore. As you guys know, I don't fall asleep in the readings anymore because I'm on this medicine.
Wow. I'm glad they figured it out.
Me too, my friend, me too. So, but this is a lifelong medicine for me, unfortunately. And I hate that shit, man. I hate it so bad. But it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But your dad is very glad that you started realizing that you need to advocate for yourself, just like I've told Destiny, not Destiny, but who did I tell needs to advocate for themselves? Who was this? Kirsten, yes. I told her, I said, and so she got the call she was needing, and they were really looking good. I told her I felt good about this new doctor she was going to, and I was
right. That's good.
So I feel, you know what? I feel once you get started, I have a feeling you're going to keep your insulin between 100 and 200, and that's going to be so much better.
Yeah.
You're going to start feeling better.
I'm miserable.
I know you are. And you need to do this as soon ASAP. Your dad is like pushing this. He's worried about you. This is why he brought up the diabetes. It's not a coincidence. On the day of his passing a year ago, he brought this stuff up to you. And he said, it's time. You need to take care of yourself, Michelle.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to call.
He said, actually, Michelle. He said, Michelle, my bell. He just said, Michelle, my bell. That's what he said.
Well, my mom said, tell him that he's singing to the wrong person today.
100%, Michelle.
When he couldn't remember my name, one day he started singing that song, and then that was our thing. Whenever he'd forget my name, I would tell him to sing.
Because of his Alzheimer's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, your dad deep down knew who you were, even though he physically didn't know who you were. He knew who you were deep down. He said, "Sweetheart, I always knew who you were.
Yeah.
It's just my brain. My heart knew you. My brain didn't know you. There's a difference. Sometimes the heart just knows, but the brain says, I don't know you, but your heart, you feel it. You have feelings, you know?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Not yet, not yet. Let's see what else.
It was cute because when he had dementia, he used to always tell me, "Oh, you're so beautiful. My daughter's so beautiful." And I had never heard him say that before then.
Aww.
But he spoke like so many of his feelings when he got dementia.
And that's such, remember those. Your dad wants you to remember those. You know, I feel like your dad was a busy guy. He wasn't one for a lot of sentimental stuff. You know that.
Yeah, he really wasn't. But he was a great dad.
But he was a good dad. He was a good supporting dad, and that's what you needed, Michelle, 100%.
He really was.
He said, because I loved you guys so much, I had to be there for you guys. Now, you have siblings too, don't you?
A brother.
A brother.
Yeah.
He looks like your dad, doesn't he?
I think he looks more like my mom.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I look more like my dad. He looks more like
Okay,
my mom.
I think he might have been talking about you then. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense, darling.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. Let's see. Give me 1 second to get some water, honey. Let's see. You know, your dad was very happy that when he passed away, he remembered everything. He says, I just felt trapped in my own body, he says.
Yeah, he would say that.
Did he say that to you? Because that's what he's telling me. He says, I just felt trapped in my own body.
Yeah. And he would tell me he doesn't want to live like that because he wasn't.
No, he didn't.
Really living.
He was just existing. He wasn't living, but he didn't have an option until he passed away. You know, unfortunately, there's no cure for Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and it's worse on the people that see them go through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says, I'm sorry.
I work. Now I work from home, but I work for skilled nursing facilities. I have for 16 years.
I love that.
So I've seen it, so I know not to take it personal.
Oh, 100%. Oh,
yeah.
Excuse me. No, that's what I tell everybody. He said, you know, it's not really them. They don't mean it. Their heart, listen, their heart knows. Especially sometimes if your dad maybe smiled at you, and then maybe was confused who you were, but he would smile at you or glance at you. He knew. Mm-hmm. He says, sweetie, he says, I'm sorry. He says, I never wanted to forget who you were. He says, because you're such a good daughter, I never wanted to forget who you are. Never. Yeah. He says, thank you for taking care of the diabetes. Because once you get back on this medicine, honey, Michelle, I don't know why she took you off in the first place. Especially if your sugar is between 400 and 600. What the hell, man? Please switch doctors, dude.
Yeah, that I even told, because we were talking about that last night, because I've asked for a prescription refill 4 times and they're ignoring me. So I was like, maybe I'm on their non-compliant list because I won't do the Ozempic and that's all she wants to give me. No.
You need regular fasting, slow-acting insulin. The 24-hour. Yeah. What did my husband take? He took, oh, crud. It's something with an IDE at the end. It's not semaglutide. I don't remember now. It's been almost a year and a half since I've had to give my husband some. What did he take?
I had a hard time with that one. The semaglutide, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It made my legs hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
Exactly, Jenny. Yes, definitely. You have to advocate for yourself. They can't force you to do something. They can't. I just don't get it. I don't understand that, doctor. I don't. I just don't.
I have a weird request that's been on my mind a lot.
Yeah, tell me.
So one of my mom's husbands SA'd me when I was little. And I want to know if he will come through.
Oh my God. What was his name?
His name was also James. He had the same name as my dad.
Please tell me after that happened, she divorced him and left him. Please tell me that.
No, we went to live with my dad.
How could she stay with him knowing that he did that to hurt you?
She swears that she never knew, but it happened for like a year.
The point is, when she found out, she should have never stayed with him. What the hell?
Yeah.
Why would you lie about it?
Right?
Why would these kids lie about that shit, man?
Yeah. And he never
apologized.
He never faced any consequences because he worked for the state prison.
Wow, that's great.
So when we reported it, they conveniently lost the paperwork. But I just want to know if he feels bad. Like, does he have any, or did he just doesn't care?
He doesn't care. I asked if he. Yeah. I'm tell you something. I'm getting messages, but I'm not talking to him because he doesn't deserve your time. But you can ask me questions. I'll get messages, but I'm not going to talk to him because he doesn't deserve to talk to you.
Yeah, I kind of figured he just doesn't care. I just worry if he did it to his own daughters and granddaughters too. Because he ended up having kids after that.
I heard yes.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's pitiful. So pitiful. I heard yes. Why would he do it to them? If he did it to you, why would he not do it to them? I'm so sorry, Michelle. How did you do? How did you deal with that?
I was only 6 years old. I was from like the age of 6 to 7. And then finally I just asked, like, I want to go live with my dad. I needed to get away. I didn't tell anybody until I was 12.
Holding that inside must have been very difficult for you. I'm so sorry, Michelle. That's horrible. I'm glad I've never brought that up because I think it was your story to tell, you know?
Yeah. I always just wondered, does he...
No.
I figured he didn't care.
He has no remorse.
He's just a sick individual.
He has no remorse.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to him, but I'm hearing the answer, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't give him the time of day to talk to you, sweetheart. Because I don't think he's learned his lesson. His soul has not learned his lesson.
I just got a bad headache and got dizzy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. But I'm so sorry that happened to you, Michelle. That's awful. I'm sorry, sweetheart. That's not fair. That is so not fair to happen to you, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Michelle. Wow. Makes me feel bad for you, sweetie.
Oh, it's okay. It's been many years.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It still hurts. I know that it does.
It does. I think what hurts me the most is when I had my nephew. I had guardianship of my nephew for a few years. And when I gave him back to my brother tried to say that my husband SA'd my nephew.
Oh, that's not true.
And my husband would never, and I would probably be in jail if he had ever, because I probably would have killed him.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I think that hurt me the most because that's why me and my brother stopped talking.
I heard no, he never did that. No, just as a reassurance. No, he never. I heard no, he never did that.
Yeah, thank you. I never doubted that. There's no way. Some issues from the beginning. When I got him, he was still in diapers at 5 years old. And we potty trained him, but he would still pee the bed at night.
Oh.
When he was in counseling, my brother said that the reason was because he thought my husband essayed him.
He peed the bed at night? What?
Right?
What does that mean? That's so weird.
The reason he peed the bed at night is because, so where I live, the lady who lived here before was unalived, and her spirit remains here, and he would see her. So at nighttime, he was scared to get up to use the bathroom. So he would just pee in the bed.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's wild.
Yeah. So the lady who lived here before that was unalived here, she also had birds. She had big parrots. So I guess this is just the birdhouse.
Was this her husband that did this to her? Or her significant other?
It was her grandchild.
Her grandson did it?
Yeah.
I knew it was somebody in the family. I just didn't know who it was. I'm not doing a reading for her, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
He did her and her husband, but her husband survived. Yeah.
Was there a pew pew involved in this?
Yes.
I just heard pew pew. That's crazy.
Yes.
Please tell me he's in jail.
Yes. For life.
I have a feeling it was about come down to money. I have a feeling he was trying to rob them if they had money and take their money.
Exactly. For DRUGS.
Yep. That's a shame.
Yeah.
She said that's no. I am channeling. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I have her with me. I don't know what to do about it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Did she have an M name for some reason? She had an M name. Did she? Do you know what her name was?
She did. I believe her name was Marie.
Really? Because I heard M name. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it was Maria.
After I said Maria, I was like, wait, I think Maria.
Because she told me Maria. I'm Maria. Nice to meet you. She says, oh my God, this is the first time somebody's ever talked to me. I said, really? She said, yes. I said, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's so funny.
I talk to her all the time here, only because when we first moved in.
Yeah, I'm talking about in a reading.
Do what?
I'm talking about like in a reading.
Oh, yeah. But when I first moved in, we had a wind chime in the living room, and I was home by myself, and it flung against the ceiling, hit the ceiling, and went crazy. And I thought that was her, like, warning me. So I just told her, like, we will respect your home. We will make sure we have flowers and plants and all the things she loved. We didn't do anything with her mural that she painted on the garage.
I love that.
And I feel like we've lived in peace with her.
Thank you so much, because that meant a lot to me. And she trusts you guys, and she cares about you guys for living around her, because she's still the as you
can see. Yeah, good. Good. I feel like there's a little boy and a little girl here too. Or at least there used to be.
I'm not really feeling them. It doesn't mean that they're not there.
Okay.
Let me see if Maria said anything else. Did she used to make noises in the house?
Yes.
Good morning, Juan. She says, well, Michelle, she says, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. And she said, it is so good to finally be able to talk to somebody, because I know that you've talked to me, but she's talking about in her reading. She said, it's so good to talk to somebody outside the house.
That's sweet.
And she said, I'm at peace. You don't talk to her husband, do you?
No, I talked to her granddaughter.
Well, let her know. She says, let my granddaughter know that first of all, I love her, I miss her, and that I'm at peace and I'm okay. And tell her grandfather that I love him so very much. Is this her father that did this? No, it was her grandson. It was her grandson that did it. Okay.
Grandson, yeah.
Was it her brother?
I'm not. I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure of the relation, though.
Okay. She says, just tell my granddaughter how much I love her and I miss her. She said she's gonna freak out that I'm coming through this reading. I already know that she's going to. I know you can actually, because you can fast forward it to the end of your reading on my YouTube if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say, here, your grandmother's here. She says, thank you for taking care of anything, but please tell my beautiful granddaughter how much I love her. I miss the shit out of her, she says. And I just want her to know that I'm okay. And then I want her to know that I feel like she passed very quickly. This is strange doing a reading for somebody that's not related to you. This is a first for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've lived here since 2007, so
but she's not related to you, though.
Family.
I mean, I guess kind of, but she's physically not related to you, so that's just weird that I'm.
Yeah.
Which I do stuff for friends and stuff that as well, but it's just weird because you have no relation to this woman and she still come through. And her name is, I think her name is, ask her granddaughter, but I think her name is Maria.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her granddaughter because I think I've always thought it was like Marie or Maria.
Yeah, she told me Maria. She says, my beautiful granddaughter, I love her so much and I just want to know that I'm okay. I didn't suffer any pain or anything, she says. Just please make sure you tell her that for me. And I love her. Maybe you'll talk her into getting a reading from me. Wink, wink.
Right? I'm definitely going to reach out to her today.
Yeah, maybe that's another reason. Listen, is the anniversary, do you know when she passed? Because is the anniversary of her passing coming up for some reason?
I'm not sure.
I'm just wondering. I feel like the anniversary of her passing is coming up for some reason.
I'm going to ask and then I'll have to let you know.
Okay. She says, thank you for respecting me and my home. And thank you for reaching out to my granddaughter. I just want her to know that I'm okay and I love her very much. And I'm feeling well and I'm okay.
Absolutely.
It's weird how she gave me all the details that I needed about how she died, you know?
Yeah.
Was she on the floor? Was she on the floor? Do you know when they found her?
I believe so. It was in the garage.
In the garage. Shut up. I was just going to tell you the garage. I was just going to ask you because I feel like it's a concrete floor. Like there's nothing on the floor but concrete.
Yeah.
She said my blood soaked into the concrete. She says, oh, that's so sad.
Mm.
She said my blood soaked into the concrete. It's horrible.
Wow.
She said if you spray luminol, you'll still find my blood there. That's what she says.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I guarantee if you get some luminol, she said if you find luminol, she said you'll still see my blood there. That's what she said. That's what she says. They try to clean it up, but you can't clean all of it up.
Yeah.
She said there'd be a pattern of where I was laying on the concrete floor. There's a pattern of almost maybe like a body pattern, honestly.
Wow.
Even a partial pattern, she's telling me.
Yeah, that's sad.
Very sad.
Breaks my heart that your own grandchild would do that.
Yes, but he was very bad off on DRUGSs. Yeah.
He was a twin, and the other twin is also in prison for. I don't remember if it was something similar, but obviously something bad because I believe they both got life.
It doesn't surprise me because one is just like the other one. That doesn't surprise me a bit.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Michelle, thank you for letting me talk to Maria. She says, thank you. Please reach out to my granddaughter and let her know that she's going to freak out. But, you can point her to this reading that's on my YT that'll be on there today. It'll say reading for Michelle. So.
Okay, I definitely will.
All right, John. I will see you guys. Hold on 1 second. I'll see you guys. My next reading, this was 50 minutes, girl.
Oh, wow.
Bye, you guys.
Dad.
Yes. Oh, your dad says, I love you, sweetie. Always remember how much I love you. He says, okay.
I love him too.
All right. Bye, you guys.